When I first had my spiritual experience, and also when I use that term to explain it, it's just for a lack of better words. But when I really got into Reiki and seeing myself as a healer before I got into trying to learn how to heal, I was able to do it better because my mind didn't get in the way. But here's a way I'm trying to explain it, because sometimes when you try to show somebody something that you do on your own and you have total confidence and total involvement in it when you're by yourself, but then you go to show somebody and you feel sort of silly just because you know they're watching you and they're going to think that's odd. Say, I have my hands face up on my knees. I'm sitting just back straight, feet at a 90 degree, or legs at a 90-degree angle, feet flat, with my hands on my knees, facing up with my hands open. And as I picture breathing in, I picture all energy and light absorbing into my hands, and I feel it going into my hands, going up my arms, up to my shoulders. And then I close my hands and I breathe out once or twice, and then I breathe out and I'll feel the energy pulsate in my hands, and then I'll open my hands again and breathe in again and feel it build up to my arms. And then sometimes I'll do that 2 or 3 times. Sometimes I only do it once. Sometimes I won't do it at all, just depending on how much energy I feel in my arms. And after I take a deep breath into my arms and I just hold it for a second, I put my hands together at the tips of my tips of my middle fingers up to the top of my head, and I go slowly down the front of my face, down my chest, down my, like, all down my whole body to my knees. And then I basically point my hands facing down at the top of my knees, and I sort of do a down slope out kind of motion, and I feel it go from the top of my head through my body all the way to the back of my back, to the chair or seat behind me. It goes to the back of my back. It goes through my head to the back of my head, through my neck to the back of my neck, through my chest to the back of my back. And even while I go, even though I'm using my hands and arms to go up and down, I feel it go across my arms. Like when I hit my chest and my shoulders and my hands are going down and starting to straighten out as they go lower, I feel my arms getting that energy back into them from my hands, because my hands are fully charged. They're like where it meets and then where it comes back. It's hard to explain, but I know what I mean. I'm just trying to get this down, because when I try to explain it to somebody in person, I feel their, huh? What are you talking about, kind of thing. So I can't explain it in the right words, because then I start being like, well, it's hard to explain because you don't blah 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 know what I'm talking about, and you haven't tried it on your own. And but all of us have that ability to go within ourselves and really be sincere. And so I call it energy. It's like it's light cleansing. I feel the light and the energy go into my hands, and then I feel it go through my body, and I feel all my negative energy. Like I use light to push negative out. And light, it doesn't always have to mean white and black or bright and dim. It doesn't have to mean like that, but it's just that energy feeling, whatever you want to feel the energy as, and you feel it. It's not really it doesn't look anything. It doesn't really have anything. You give it some kind of feeling or mental vision or some kind of sight. It can be light. It can be pushing out like black energy or dark clouds or gray clouds or something like that, or just feel those negative ideas leave your body, feel those negative habits leave you. And you'll feel them seep out your toes. And then I take a deep breath and put my hands on my lap for a second, and then I turn my hands back face up, and I do it again like 4 or 5 times, and I feel amazing. And I feel all the drugs and the chemicals that you release throughout your own body through your brain get released, because you're in control of that. When you can completely be sincere with yourself and like heal yourself, you feel it, you know it. And it's because you don't have to listen to what people have always told you. You are so capable of doing so many things, and we all are. So hopefully I got that down in a better way. When I was trying to explain it to somebody, I had a hard time, but I feel like I got that better to explain it to people so they can find interest in trying to learn how to heal, because we all can.